and giving it back to you, the people.
And we give it back to you, the people.
And welcome to the debut of What If the Pohlads Sold the Twins. Let's see what we can do and give the poor, suffering Twins fans and Minnesota sports fans overall some hope, even if it's not real. We start off this alternate universe of Minnesota Twins baseball with a situation in the top of the ninth. Cleveland a one-run lead. Here's the guy. He should be suspended right now, but hey, let's see what Royce Lewis can do against Emmanuel Clase. A 3-2 pitch. Cornerstone player. Yeah, this guy and Brooks Lee, no doubt they're going to be a part of this Amish Twins franchise going forward. Wonder how much I bought them for, by the way. I don't know. Pohlads are kind of... Well, we'll get into that later, maybe. Unlike the real Friday night result, Cody Funderburk getting the hitter out, actually, and we'll go to extras with Austin Martin on second base. One out for Ryan Jeffers. And look at here, the Twins take the lead. Look out. And the Twins take the lead. Thank you, other announcer guy. Look at Mickey Gasper get so excited. Ah, Mickey. As we see Ryan Jeffers again. Another guy, probably we're going to have to see. He's one of those guys we're just going to have to see going forward what just might happen. As, of course, we'll hand things over to, no, not Yohan Duran, but Cole Stans will be the closer going forward. He's got 24 saves so far in this alternate universe Twins, with Deshaun Kersey Jr. taking over defensive duties in center field here. Sands with the easy ground ball induced to Brooks Lee across to Gasper, and we have a Twins win to start things off in this What If the Pohlads Sold the Twins to Me universe. I don't know. I'd probably sell them too. Be like a house sale, right? Try to make a profit. Probably give them a A-Rod or something. I don't know if that's possible. But Royce Lewis, your player for the game, he goes 2 for 4 with the home run. 9 hits overall for the team. Or 9 hits through 5 hits for the Guardians. You see the stats here. Of course, Friday's starter wasn't Tanner Bibby for the Guardians, but we'll get into the what I can do and what I can't do in MLB The Show in a little while. But yeah, we go to game number 2, which was game number 1's guy, Gavin Williams. Actually, Bailey Ober was the Twins' game number 2 starter, and look at this. Beautiful looking four-seamer there. Then we had the circle change to Bo Naylor. Look at this sequence. Fastballs on the upper zone, and then we jump the circle on them. Third strikeout ends inning number 2. Now let's take a look at those standings. Look at this, 10.5 games back each for the Guardians, Royals, and Twins at this point in the season in the alternate universe. You knew the White Sox would never do good, right? All right, we go now to Ober's 4th strikeout. Another lovely display. Then in the bottom of the 4th, things start to get real again. So Nolan Jones gets a double. And then it's only the 2nd of the season. Wow. Then Kyle Manzardo goes deep into right center field, and he'll give the Guardians the 1-0 lead here. Taking a look at that starting pitching for the Twins in a moment here. As we see again Manzardo. Look at the starting pitching stats for the Twins for the season. Look at how they rank in the MLB. A lot of work to do, but you know, it's amazing defense that's kind of getting the job done, it seems, as we see this beauty with the bases loaded and one out. A 3-2-3 double play ends things. Yeah, we're going to have to rely on stuff like this for a little while. Luck and chance and good pitch placement. That kind of thing. Well, the first batter for the Twins in the sixth is Brooks Lee. And, you know, I didn't even notice to this point that Gavin Williams, he had a perfect game going, but nope. That's gone now. Bye, Gavin. His 41st pitch of the game. Well, let's take in Pearson All, who, for real, debuted on the 27th against the Red Sox. But in our alternate universe, this is, in fact, his major league debut. And look who he's greeted by. It's J-Ram. Bye-bye. It's going to be 2-0 Guardians. A rude welcome for Pearson to the majors. Runners on second and third. And one out. Daniel Schneemann gets the sacrifice fly, and that makes it 3-0 Guardians. Things just aren't going to get better, but one little glimmer of hope here comes from Trevor Larnach. Second only to Byron Buxton's 24 homers, who, of course, Buxton is hurt. At age 28, I think Larnach could be a big leader for the Twins going forward. And with that arbitration coming up, it's going to be very interesting. $2.1 million, what he's going to want in the offseason, what can we actually afford. Talking budget-wise, I haven't looked at the specifics yet, so hopefully in the next broadcast when I give the Tigers highlights, I'll have more for you. 408 footer, just absolute smash by Trevor. But as we see that contract here, and he's got some options left too for 26, 27 seasons. Yeah, Trevor Larnach. And we are still in this ball game. It's 3-1 Guardians as we see what I like to call Larnach in flight. Well, J-Ram comes back against Ole here, and the bottom of the eighth, he just absolutely hammers it. Wallner initially has a chance, but he doesn't have the speed to close that gap to try to make that leap against the wall, do something with it. So the second home run by J-Ram. And he's perfect against Pearson All. You can't lose. Well, here's Class A in again. Jeffers with 2 down. Oh, he's going to cut this lead in half. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to see what I do with Ryan Jeffers. His 11th home run of the season. 4-2. And we got Cody Clemens on deck here. Wow, 468 feet. Dang. I really hope he can anchor the middle of the order for at least the 2026 season. We'll see who we can get here in the offseason, but we got those stats, 32-degree launch angle, 107.8 exit velocity. So Cody Clemens, as I said, can you do something? Not going to happen. So that ends it. And so far, we got a 1-1 split. It's game number 3 next. I hope you like, follow, and subscribe either on YouTube or this is also being shown on my Twitch or Twitter X channel. As you see some of the stats. Got to get Alan Roden going a little bit here. Just a side note as well, we have picked up the contract of Marcus Stroman, who was let go by the Yankees. However, alternately, we have lost Pablo Lopez. I'll get more information about that as well, hopefully, in future broadcasts. But it was an interesting sim and that kind of thing. As we go to game number 3, the lefty Cantillo facing Jose Urena. What a history this guy's got, right? And he starts things off as a Twin in the bottom of the second against Kyle Manzardo. Give it up. A solo shot as we see the series situation here. We're in the rubber match. Can the Twins stay with the pack, as the old saying goes? A scorer's decision there, an E6. This one sailed way over the head of the first baseman into the dugout, and it gives the Twins just a 2-1 deficit. And then with one out, Matt Wallner, he is gonna bloop it in and tie the ball game. All right. After 2.5, it's gonna be 2-2 tie. Going back to Trevor Larnach, and we'll see him get another hit here. He's third in OPS, fourth in on-base percentage in the American League. He's got some good stats in this alternate universe. What if the Pohlads sold the Twins to me? Then things start to get real as Cody Funderburk relieves Jose Urena, immediately giving up not one. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself here, sorry. There's the relief. Rocco Baldelli, by the way, I don't know if he's going to be around either. Might cut him before the end of the season, might not, I don't know. But as I mentioned, Funderburk, he comes in, and he goes up not just one, but two RBI singles to right and center. And then this 2 RBI double to left center. Yeah, you know, this is kind of indicative of what it should be to the end of the 2025 season. Hey, I hope you do tune in. I plan on releasing some more videos in the coming weeks. Got Madden starting up pretty soon here, though, so I don't know when I'll be done with the Detroit series. That's coming up as I recorded this on evening of August 4th when the Twins had already played Detroit. Again, that's the next series, and we'll try to do some more throughout the rest of the year. What if the Pohlads sold the Twins to me, Amish guy? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you like and subscribe. Have a good one.